Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good people. My name is Martin Imodage, and today is Wednesday, April 15th. I'm coming to you live on YouTube. Nobody watching right now. I've shared it on my LinkedIn and I've shared the link on my LinkedIn on my Facebook. If you're not a subscriber yet, if you've clicked from those uh, social media profiles, one of those two, please say comment and say which one. If you came from Facebook, say Facebook. If you came from LinkedIn, say LinkedIn. I want to know which one is getting me more views, or at least more participation, more eyes. So please comment, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and I'll be thankful to do it. I'll thank you if you tell me to thank you. I'll comment. Yeah, if you comment, I'll thank you too. Probably say something about the comment, if it's a good one or a bad one, instructive one, educational one. I don't know. I don't know what kind of comments you leave. Anyway, this is a video series. Welcome. I've been doing the last, I'd say the last month or so, and I've been reading letters from this book called Letters from a Nut, and it's from letters from a gentleman by the name of Ted L. Nancy. You can see his kind of signature over there, and says the introduction by Jerry Seinfeld. It's a really good book. And as the title of the video says, today's letter is a letter of gratitude to the MGM Grand. Uh, we've seen different kind of letters, and one of the things that I've been trying to do is get inspired by Mr. Ted L. Nancy and his letters. And so I've been using this envelope as a bookmark. I ended up putting a name and address, all the good stuff. And so I'm thinking by the end of the week, I should hopefully have a letter inside it. And then hopefully in a few days after that, I'll have a stamp, put it in here, and it'll be the first letter I've sent in a while. Anyway, enough about my letters. Let's go to the topic of the video, which is Mr. Ted L. Nancy. And today's letter, which is to the MGM Grand, as the chapter I said, is about this next few letters will be about gratitude, appreciation. He's thanking the different establishments or maybe people. I do not know. We'll find out together. Anyway, on August 4th, 1995, the good Sir Ted L. Nancy wrote to the general manager of the MGM Grand Hotel and Casino, 3799 Las Vegas Boulevard, South, Las Vegas, Nevada, 89109. And this is what he said. Dear manager, sir, in a world of people always complaining, sometimes it's nice to stop and single out a department for exemplary behavior. I am talking about your cab stand callers. I was a frequent visitor to your hotel last week many, many times. It seems that every night for almost a week I was at your hotel gambling, slots, keno, pow guy, poker, roulette, one on this, 21, dice. Every time I came out of the hotel to leave for any reason, your fellows running the cab call stand would go through a complete military type drill to secure me a cab. They would blow their whistle a short shrill, move their right arm fast, get the cab moving towards me. In general, making sure I had a taxi cab, and I had it almost the minute my feet hit the outside pavement. In a world of slow-moving people, this department was fast. My cab was right there ready for me to be whisked away as soon as I gave him the cab nod. I come out of the hotel, move my head, he moves his head in recognition, and the whole cab rolling to the cab operation begins. Come out of hotel, move head, Cab caller nods at me. He blows whistle, moves arm. Cab moves up. Then he opens the door, smiles at me, tells the cab where I'm going. He did everything but put a whisk broom on me. I think this is the most incredible service. It's a person making sure another person is being properly taken care of by still another person. All strangers, thank you, MGM Grand, for this most unbelievable experience. No more showboat. Please let me know that the cab stand department was thanked. It is very important to me that I know that someone has appreciated their dedication to your hotel. These were courteous men and women. They deserve a little recognition. One fella was almost hit by a cab. I noticed him rubbing his elbow when I looked back. Thanks again for making my experience at the MGM Grand a great one. All the best, Ted L. Nancy. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that's the letter that Mr. Ted L. Nancy wrote, appreciating, showing gratitude to the cab callers at the MGM Grand, and he was impressed by the service they gave, how quick and enthusiastic they were. Sounds like they were enthusiastic. He didn't use the word enthusiastic, but sounds like they were enthusiastic about their job. Anyway, um, that's a good reason to write to an establishment. Another good reason is to thank. That's one of the I guess the main reason I've decided to use this envelope for will be an uh, appreciation letter, a gratitude letter, and at the end of this video, after I read the reply that the MGM Grand uh, wrote, I'll tell you something personal about me, and I'll end up mentioning about the gratitude letter and why it'll be so awesome, in my humble opinion. Anyway, almost a month later, good people, the MGM Grand wrote back, and you can see over there that logo and stuff. It says world's largest hotel, casino, and theme park. I don't know if they still is the world's largest hotel, casino, and theme park, but on September 1995, when they wrote this letter, they were. And this was their reply. Dear Mr. Nancy, please accept my thanks for the compliments you extended to us during your recent stay at the MGM Grand Hotel. I would particularly like to thank you for commending us on the outstanding service of our cast members. Our the I would particularly, let me drink some water, good people. I was exercising a little bit, doing some shadow boxing. I don't know, moving around, just some movement. They say movement is life, and did it for a while, about 36 minutes, maybe 46 minutes. And I'm a little bit parched, thirsty, got dry lips. That's how dehydrated I got. It's been a good day. Good morning. Anyway, I'll start again this letter, if you bear with me. Dear Mr. Nancy, please accept my thanks for the compliments you extended to us during your recent stay at the MGM Grand Hotel. I would particularly like to thank you for commending us on the outstanding service our cast members exhibited and provided. A copy of your letter will be forwarded to the hotel operations, where the cab stand department will be recognized. The staff of the MGM Grand is committed to providing unmatched grand class service. As we strive to attain that goal, We understand the importance of every guest's point of view. Thank you for taking the time to write and letting us know that we are doing a good job. Sincerely, Priscilla Kugel, Customer Service Specialist, 702-891-3386. That's her telephone number. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was the video that the letter that the MGM Grand via Priscilla Kugel, the customer service specialist, wrote back to Mr. Nancy and said he was really good and really kind with his words, and his letter was forwarded to the cab stand people to show that their job was being appreciated. So that people may not get to say thank you. These days, not a lot of people say thank you. I don't say thank you enough, and I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Everybody who's watching, please subscribe, and I'll thank you again. I thank you for subscribing. Anyway, that's the letter for Mr. Ted Nancy. And as I say, every letter has usually has a good thing in it, usually something personal. Mr. Ted Nancy, on his first one, he said how much he uses the MGM Grand on his letter to the MGM Grand, and for that, maybe he wasn't expecting much, just a show of gratitude, but he ended up getting not only a letter, but Priscilla Kugel's name, the customer service specialist. So you never know, people, what you're gonna get if you write. Sometimes you might not get a reply. Sometimes you may. It's up to the establishment. Like this letter over here, it took almost a month and a half before he got the reply, or before they wrote the reply. So sometimes patience is key. Anyway, thank you for watching, good people. And as I've been doing, I will end this video with a personal note about myself. And today's personal story, it's actually more of a story. Around 2013, not around, in 2013, July-ish, I decided life had caught up with me. If you watched one of my earlier videos, I revealed that I'm a college dropout, and I'm not a dropout because of my genius or my ingenuity. It's because I couldn't afford school and I wasn't doing too well. Anyway, in 2013, after a year, that's like 3 years after I had dropped out of school, I ended up on, I don't know, hard times, you'd say. Hard times, yeah. Life caught up with me. My lies caught up with me, and I had to come to reality with myself. And I had no job at that time. I ended up losing the job that I had, and I ended up becoming homeless. And when I was homeless, I had to learn how to almost live without entertainment, live without TV, live without sports. I'd been a big sports fan. I have my favorite soccer team, Manchester United. I used to watch all their games religiously. If I couldn't watch them on TV, I'd pirate them. I'd find a website where it was free. And then when I came to the US, I had to. One of the ways I acclimated myself to the culture was watching sports. I watched football, American football. I watched baseball. And after I was homeless, I had to stop watching that, and because I didn't have a means. And after a while, I don't know, a year, I realized like all these things I had been watching, movies, TV, sports, TV, were really not that important. And I guess some people are coming to realize it now with the corona. Anyway, I don't know where I was going with this. Oh yeah, I was going to talk about this letter, the reason for writing this letter. So after I was homeless and all that stuff, I started paying attention to sports, or that much to sports, and I had to find other interests. And one of the interests when I started paying attention to, I guess, the sporting world, like started when I paid less attention to soccer, football, baseball. I'd pay attention to other things, and the thing that caught me the most of my attention was mixed martial arts, and this was around maybe 2015, maybe a year, 2014, 2015, and I was impressed by it. And it's one of those things. I don't know. I'll watch now. I watch fights. I tried watching it. I can remember trying to watch mixed martial arts before this time, when I used to watch soccer and all this other, when I had all these other forms of entertainment to enjoy myself. Mixed martial arts wasn't that appealing to me. It took me being stripped down almost, when my life hit rock bottom, and almost start rediscovering new interest by myself, not what is being programmed by the TV or the news person or ESPN. And I realized, yo, this mixed martial arts, it's pretty badass. I like I like individual sports. I came to like them when around the year 2008. I liked tennis. I like tennis especially because of Rafael Nadal and Roger Federer. That I'd say that the dominance and the battles between those two made me appreciate Venus Williams and Serena Williams. Their dominance over there, especially like Serena's, with her dominance, made me appreciate individual sports more. And mixed martial arts, I think it's at the top. It's at the top of the heap of individual sports, and I appreciate it. It's almost, I guess I haven't really revealed much when I think about it, why I wrote this letter. But oh yeah, it's because of I started watching mixed martial arts. And if you go to my Instagram page, oh yeah, go find me on Muragez, Muragez. You'll find me over there, and you'll see I follow a lot of fighters, pro fighters, ex pro fighters. And it's because, I don't know, it's a different kind of mentality to step in that cage. I've fought good people. I've fought with a few friends. Never won. I don't know. Guess I haven't won. I have a losing record. I'm not that good of a fighter, but at least I can tell a good fight. And I want to show my appreciation to this gentleman, Dana White, for what he's done, and him and his organization, the people he works with and works along with, for keeping me entertained over the last 5 or 6 years. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Tune in tomorrow. I'll be doing another video. Tomorrow's letter, wow, it's to Bali's. I think I already read a letter to Bali's. He writes another one, an appreciation letter. So join me tomorrow. I hope you all stay good, healthy, and read something, watch something entertaining, learn something. I don't know. I won't tell you what to do, good people. Do you? Otherwise, subscribe. That's the only thing you can't. I have to tell you what to do. Subscribe to my channel. I have 9 subscribers right now. Trying to get to 10, eventually 20, and then who knows? The sky's the limit. Thank you for watching. Adios.